Okay. You know what? This reminds me of something. Dog with comically short body. Right. That's exactly what this is, everybody. Everybody, welcome aboard the Airbus A3. That's all there is to it. There's no other digits. You know, we've done lots of experimenting around with airplanes like this in the X-Plane Flight Simulator. I myself made the Airbus A317, which is an even shorter version of the Airbus A318 baby bus. Take a look at this. That was such a quick acceleration. And well, the thing is, this plane flies. So A317 was practically the fetus bus. This right here is abortion bus. Yes, everybody, in today's video, we shall return to the flightsim.to websites where people, unfortunately, can upload their own aircraft that they made. You know, over the years, we checked out many airplanes, like the Swiss 01 head. So, quite smooth, actually. I kind of like how this flies. This author, Kurorin, right here, wrote, "The Kuro A3 Neo is a humorous meme-inspired add-on designed to be used with a fly-by-wire A320 add-on. This mod features a playful take on the aircraft's appearance." So already here it is. I do actually wonder if this flies or not. I think in real life, this shouldn't be able to fly. We've got way too much wing surface. So this airplane's gonna lift like crazy, and it's probably just gonna crash. It's like putting a huge wing on a really small paper airplane. It won't fly necessarily, or at least not for long. Everybody take a look. I would like to do a full tour of this airplane now. I reckon Airbus A320 pilots will be able to fly this plane as well with their type rating. Just the same thing on the other Airbus family. I do wonder what happens if we get into the cabin, which probably doesn't work, does it? Well, it's very much, okay, there is not really a cabin. I mean, it's wide, considering how short it is. I mean, how many people can we fit here? Let's maybe account for 1 row per window. And with a 3x3 configuration, we have 30 people being able to sit here, which I actually didn't expect. It's very luxurious that we have all the doors here. Let's maybe get into the cockpit and try to start up this airplane. Look at that, even this thing works. After all, this is fly-by-wire. We can drink the coffee here. We could even, this is actually insane. Can we open the doors? Yes, everybody, and we can for sure do that. It's interesting, this plane now is so short though that this is practically an over-wing exit. You can practically just walk out. You should have a ladder here. This is like a Cirrus airplane. That's quite ridiculous. It's interesting, this plane still identifies though as an A320. As you can see, it shows the long fuselage here. I'm trying to open the cargo door, but I can't make that work. Probably because we have no more cargo door. Because, well, someone decided to put the fuselage into the washer in a too hot wash gang. All right, so let's close everything. Let's maybe go ahead and turn this airplane on finally. We could do a full-on realistic flight with this. Very nice. We can hear the APU power up slowly. Yeah. I like how the ATR airplane is so much longer, but the Airbus is like so much bigger. It's a weird look. Okay, there we go. Our airplane is up. Autopilot is a bit broken. Well, we can just ignore that. Not that big of a problem. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and align this airplane. Turn this on. Very nice. Look at this. Everything works here in the cockpit. That's interesting. Let's quickly turn on the APU bleed now and the pumps. We can hear that and turn on the engines. All right, I think it's about time that we start actually flying. What I find super interesting is the distance between main landing gear and nose landing gear. This airplane is like so unfunctional, but it must be very maneuverable while taxiing, you know? Actually, it's kind of bad. I feel like the nose landing gear is a bit too far behind. Should be a bit more in front because these engines are struck all the time when we do brake action. Take a look how we strike our engines very easily by just braking. It's ridiculous. Yeah, this is definitely the shortest Airbus we've ever flown, but, and this is what I'm excited for, let's maybe see how the flight characteristics are. We are here at the St. Bartholomew Airport. Come on, let's go ahead and taxi this miserable one. PC-12 is longer than our A320, which is ridiculous. Like the wingspan to fuselage span ratio is just insane. This is like the flying egg. Great. And this airplane taxis horribly. All right, let's go ahead and line up. I mean, from this view, everything looks normal. I mean, no, nothing to worry about. Let's go full power now and take off with this plane. Now, come on, you can do it. We have some alerts here. That is no problem. Yes, the Airbus A3 is taking off. Oh, it's kind of hard to steer it here. Okay, come on. You should be ready. You should be able to rotate. Yes. This airplane flies. I don't have my joystick connected right now, but we fly. Oh, here we go. No, that's supposed to work now. Okay, come on. Everybody, the Airbus A3 is indeed flying. The landing gear does look ridiculous. I mean, it's not even in the normal position that the nose landing gear would be in, which, I mean, it's right there. You can see the door still. It's like literally in this big fuselage part where the wings are set, which makes it look even worse. I see now. Yes, landing gear is being retracted in our Airbus A3. And this looks absolutely stupid. Now, you may wonder, well, Swiss, there's no way this is realistic, right? There's no way this airplane flies at all in real life. We know that because 4 years ago, I made a video about the 737 Mini, which was an add-on for X-Plane, which is actually realistic because X-Plane always realistically simulates the flying characteristics of the planes, you know, because it's built in. And this is me trying to fly the Mini 737.
As you can kind of tell already, this is actually a 737-8, which does struggle to fly properly right now.
Right, because the wings are just way too big. Now, the problem is, this is not X-Plane, but Microsoft Flight Simulator. Well, you can literally make any model flyable because the developer is responsible for their own flight model. Do you know? It's not like an X-Plane where you put in your aircraft and it automatically does the flight model. So this is why this airplane flies. It still has the flight characteristics of an A320, which is good because this plane would in no way be able to fly, as we just saw on the 737 Mini. Let's go ahead and get that landing gear down. Once again, I would like to come in for a landing. I mean, the plane performed really well on that takeoff. We're not running on a lot of weight, although still, I mean, this thing weighing 95,000 pounds is super unrealistic. Would be a lot less. We're missing like 80% of the fuselage anyway. But it does look funny, and you know, you could actually make like full flights with this one, which is the ridiculous part. This thing has sim brief. You can go on VATSIM and fly the A320. Also, the autopilot now works. This is a fully functioning aircraft. Take a look. Down there is our runway. Take a look at how happy this plane looked. You know? All right, there we go. Come on.
40, 30, retard.
No, that is a bit late. Let's go. Stop. You can do it. A320. You can do it. Stop. Stop now. Stop. 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 All right, that's worked perfectly without any problems whatsoever. It's very Oh, we've done a tail strike. We have been able to tail. Okay, now it looks miserable. Once again, the problem with the nose landing gear is way too far. It should be more in front. Absolutely no problem, everybody. All right, let's do maybe an approach at a bigger airport. We're landing at Frankfurt Airport. We can't see much. This is not very visual approach conditions, but luckily it's an Airbus A320, which can land itself beautifully. As you can see, approach mode is on. Airbus is actually a plane that I have no idea how to fly properly, but we're trusting this one. It's landing itself. We've got quite the crosswind here, but we should be able to soon see a runway. Aha, there it is. We are a little low. I know, Airbus, this is in your spirit, but don't end up in the forest. I have no idea what this airplane is up to. I have no idea what it's doing. Come on. Maybe we should try this again. This happens sometimes. All right, let's try that again. Come on, with a good, stable speed. I would like you to have that. Come on, give it a little bit more power, please, Airbus. Aha. Now it's working. All right, it's making some interesting choices here. We're a bit off center line, don't you think, autopilot? I mean, come on, it's just a child. It still has to learn, you know? It's probably gonna try and die. Very suicidal, Airbus. Come on. Okay, it wants to die. It's killing itself. That's all right. Hey, that's been some sort of a landing at least. That's kind of work. See, you have to learn. Maybe the adult A320 will teach something. This is absolutely stupid now. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this absolutely useless video once again. I'll see you guys in the next one as always. Good night. And a special thanks goes out to my members, my supporters. Guns Killer, R27, James Duram, That Dude, Anime Gods of Gaming, Derek, Insider Plane, Nishijitsu Fanner, Professional Jamal, Ryland Williams, and New the York. You've got beautiful names.